Gano out to kick this one away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, that gives us a second here to talk about the Chiefs, 5-0. Not only that, but nobody else in the AFC is 4-1. Best record behind them, 3-2.
Obviously, they're talented. They've had a good record going for the last few seasons under head coach Andy Reid. But it's funny, one of our colleagues, Ryan, he had talked about watching Kansas City. He says, they just look like they're having fun out there. They have more fun than anyone else. The way they run offense with the exotic sets of plays that Andy Reid's calling, Travis Kelce catching those shovel passes. They're doing option stuff with Alex Smith. And then the defense, they're just having a ball chasing it.
I like it. Hunt, Hill, and Kelce, those just seem like guys you want to hang out with. They are having fun.
Do. Yes, and they are undefeated.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Go.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Thomas Davis coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Blitz, they're coming. Negative yards. Negative.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Go. Single.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Go. 120.
Wentz. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Go.
Now Wentz. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, Other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
That's it. Big hit.
Here's Newton now on second down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Watch 84. Watch 84.
Do some.
3.
Pick a set. Come on.
Check 43.
Gun.
Watch
20.
twist. Watch twist.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Joker.
3rd and long. It's Newton.
Check 3.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Great.
Hey.
Set.
4 down.
20.
Check the backer.
Come on now.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Jam him.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton being chased out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of 4. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
4 down. Check.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LeGarrette Blunt, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, check safety. Check. Lucky.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Funches with a catch over the middle. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Watch tight end.
Time for a break.
4 down.
We're back to see what happens after this.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Now Newton on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
We're gonna set. Great, great, great.
Four down. Four down.
He's back to throw.
Check, 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 check.
And his throw here's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brandon Graham in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Double tight. Double tight. Four down. Four down.
180.
Wentz to throw. Buying time to his left. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35. Yard line. Fresh set of downs here.
We got double tight. Double tight.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 80.
Hey. Four down. Four down. Four down.
Wentz going to give this one to Blunt, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
Double tight. Double tight. Double tight.
Set.
Hey.
Blue is 5-3.
Hey, we
Lead
got
5-3.
four down.
And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. 1, 2, 3.
Ram.
Check 4.
Now Wentz. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Hey,
There we go.
4 down.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Smith catches left side.
Watch the flag.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now Barner, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted, they weren't able to get that done, but at least they had the shot. What a tremendous game to be this close and this well contested.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.